besties, and welcome back to my channel. If you can't already guess, today's video is gonna be 150 plus gift ideas for every single person in your life, from the fussy gift receiver to your parents to your bookish best friend to the girl in your life me, who loves beauty and fashion, or maybe your significant other. I have my cup of hot chocolate ready to go, along with a festive candle, of course, in pumpkin spice latte from Bath and Body Works, plus a decorative gnome, as it should be, to get into the holiday spirit. And without further ado and further blabbing, let us hop right into this video. But before we do, I would love it if you guys would give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, as well as comment down below what you're planning to gift give or what you want to receive for this Christmas season. And as always, Christmas is not about the gifts, but it is an extra bonus if you do celebrate it and if you do decide to gift give. I know this is going to be a long one, so without further ado and further blabbing, let us hop right into this video. First off, we have anything from Skims. I know Skims is controversial in that they're very expensive, but honestly they are worth the price. If I were to get anything from Skims, I would choose their long or short sleeve long line fitted tees, or maybe their PJ sets or their robes. Those are like the cult coveted items that I would personally want to receive, and what I hear tons of good things about, as well as their bodysuits. So those kind of four products are definitely ones you should be looking out for. And I heard, I don't know if this is going up after Black Friday, but they're doing like up to 50% off, so get on that. As well as that, UGG boots. I think I'm the last person on earth to own, even though I'm in Australia, who are known for their UGG boots. I don't have one. I have the fake ones, but honestly, either fake or real, UGG boots, preferably the real ones, are such a great gift to give because they are truly warm and they pretty much last maybe 2 to 3 years. So it's good to get like a replacement when you can, because nothing is as good as a soft, plush, new UGG. Speaking of shoes, let's go on to a trendy shoe this year that I've been seeing, are the Adidas Sambas. Now, definitely check with the person you're buying for if they actually like it. They might have mentioned it in a conversation or two, or they don't, because essentially you either love or hate these sneakers. I've seen a couple of people go either way. They are quite hard to style, so if they love fashion, then probably just like look out for those key like details that they might mention. That gift idea is a bit more specific, but still I thought I'd give it a mention. Another item that people forget that they actually need are either puffer vests or a really good winter coat. Those things, especially from like the North Face, Canadian Goose, they're all so expensive. So if you get gifted that, it's like ding ding ding, we have a winner. Especially if you live in a cold climate, this is like the perfect gift, because in your 20s you think you would be more conscious about buying the essentials, but you never do. So essentially you're gifting them something that they should buy for themselves, but they don't, and it's giving them something they need rather than what they want, which is honestly the best gift you could give. Although there is a lot of controversy with Jeff Avenue at the moment, I find that their patterned robes look so gorgeous. That specific pattern, I'm in my kind of coquette era and I'm living for it, for the ribbons especially, but that pattern, it just lives in my mind rent-free. That is my Roman Empire. I think about that pattern every day. So if you can get a robe, and I've heard such good reviews about the robe, get it. I'm not sure about the other pieces. Honestly, I think they're way too overpriced, especially with how they're treating small influencers. Maybe think about it more before making that decision. I mean, we all have different ethics and morals, but I thought I'd give that a mention. As well as, last but not least, sweat sets. You can never go wrong with a good sweat set or a hoodie. For me, I love Champion hoodies. They last me so long. The quality is impeccable and you can never go wrong with getting it either oversized or just fitted, because they look good either way. I don't know, for me, Champion hoodies, god tier in terms of like hoodie quality and value for money. White Fox Boutique also has really cute sweat sets. I'm not really sure of other places, but if you do find some, especially on Etsy, you can customize them. Definitely get that, but make sure the quality is good, because I know that if you get a sweat set that comes in a bad quality, it's not worth the money, no matter how much you pay, like $20 or like $100. If it's bad quality, the person you're buying for most likely will not wear it, because that's why we gravitate towards them, because they're comfy. I think I'm just stating facts right now. But yeah, those are all the fashion favorites. Let's move on to self-care. I'm gonna move at lightning speed right now, because I just realized that the first few minutes I was talking really slow, and I have so much to get through. So self-care, a PJ set, not just any PJ set from Kmart or Target, just depending on the quality. Target America has amazing quality, but Australia sucks ass. So definitely invest in either PJs from Myers, David Jones, or Peter Alexander, because their quality is elite, and nothing feels better than a good quality PJ. Even though it is expensive, it is worth it, and those that last long, you can take them anywhere, and they are, at the end of the day, what you sleep in and what you spend the most time in, resting and relaxing, and those are definitely some things you need to invest in. Number 2, perfume sampler sets. I love perfume sampler sets, not only for the variety, and if you're like me and love fragrance, you get to try new perfumes out and kind of explore without being fully committed. It's a whole experience, and if you are getting like a Sephora perfume sample set, you're selling or you are gifting the experience, which is like so much more than just giving different perfumes to try out. And I also know that you can claim like a mini travel size or maybe a smaller bottle after you try them out, which is such an amazing deal. The NuFace is definitely something on my wish list and has been on my wish list since like 2 years ago or maybe a year ago, and it is honestly so, like, I have a friend who has it and it actually works, and I'm so jealous. It just tightens and sculpts the face so well. I could clearly see a difference in the before and after. But if you do not have the budget, you can always give facial tools such as gua shas, ice rollers for depuffing the face, or face masks. They're always, especially those face mask kits. I love face mask kits because they're so much fun to do on a self-care night. Facial razors is definitely an amazing stocking stuffer. Once I started facial razoring, once I started razoring my upper lip, it has been an absolute game changer for me. Speaking of looking after your face, sunscreen. When you grow up Indian, you tend to get told that, oh, because you have melanin, you don't need sunscreen, but that is just the opposite. So I love the Glow Screen sunscreen. I love the added like glow that it gives underneath, but I do know that they have a matte version that works perfectly for anyone with a tan skin tone, because it just like blends in and there's no white cast. I do really need to hunt for other sunscreens that are maybe more affordable. Next up on the list, we have Olaplex, especially if they have dyed hair. The Olaplex range has expanded significantly in the past year, and maybe giving them a gift set of Olaplex products or maybe just a bonding treatment would be such a good gift to give, so that they can really nourish and kind of revitalize their hair. Also, if they're into like self-care tools, there's also like dry brushing, which I've heard is really good for circulation around the body. Oh, and also with the Olaplex kit, I forgot to mention, you can give like a scalp or hair massager, so you can really get in there. It's always better when you get like an added tool along with the product, so you have something to work along with. And it is so relaxing to use on this. Those hair massagers are super intimidating to use, but they are so relaxing in the shower, and they really get in there, you know. But if your bestie or girlfriend or whoever, significant other, is into skincare and already has a plethora of skincare products, then a skin fridge is the perfect gift. So they can like have this whole morning routine. Plus, there is nothing better than cold skincare. It is so refreshing in the morning and especially at night once you like take off all your makeup or after a long day. So that is such an amazing gift. And a few skincare products I totally recommend are things like lip balms. The Laneige lip balm is amazing. You can never have too much hand cream because moisturized hands are like so underrated, but they go such a long way. I love anything Sol de Janeiro, but unfortunately I have a nut allergy, so I have to stay far away from that. But anything really, just make sure you're considering ingredients if they do have an allergy to certain things. That's why I'm very wary about recommending skincare products because it varies person to person. As for like self-care, we still have a lot more to go. Fuzzy soft candles are literally my love language, and anything from Bath and Body Works is god tier because honestly nothing beats the throw. And for the price you're paying for them versus the throw you're getting from them and the variety, nothing can beat it. Honestly, people have gifted me really expensive candles and I can barely smell them. And the Kmart ones or the Target ones, you can barely smell. So definitely these are worth the investment, especially if you can get them on sale. You are good to go. The last few self-care items would be anything silk, a diffuser, a bath caddy if they are living in a dorm. Those things can come in handy. A silk robe, a fluffy robe. It doesn't have to be the Jeff Avenue one, but a good quality fluffy robe goes a very long way. Eye patches, under eye patches, that's another skincare item, as well as like an eye mask if, you know, they're living in a dorm, or any silk eye mask also would be amazing. And last but not least, if your girl loves to light it up a little bit or just even lights candles, get her a cute or maybe personalized lighter. That is such a cute and underrated self-care present. Now let's move on to beauty within the same realm. I think everyone and their mum has mentioned it, but either the Shark or Dyson. I've seen comparisons and the Dyson is just as good. Plus they're coming out in, the Shark is just as good because now they're coming out with different colors. I think they're coming out with like a hot pink one, which is like chef's kiss. I wish I could get it, but in Australia they're only selling the boring one. And the Shark is definitely something on my personal wish list. Am I gonna get it this year? Probably not, but a girl can dream, can't she? Along the same lines, again, any heat tools like a straightener, but honestly if you're getting the Dyson, I don't think they'll want anything else, but maybe like a specific heat tool like a crimper, like thin nano straightener, because those pins, that pin straight hair you cannot get with just blow drying. Or maybe like a really tiny, I've been obsessed with those really tiny tight curls that you can get with a 0.5mm wand. Those are amazing. They look stunning. I just don't have the personal patience to do it, but if you know someone that is dedicated to changing up their look like that, definitely gift it to them. Hair rollers, those are like really popular, but if you know someone that does not have patience for their hair, the last thing I think they would want to receive would be hair rollers. Me, because I can't do it. Like the thought of leaving something in my hair, I would either forget or just won't have the patience to do it. Last but not least, makeup. Either you can get them like the most viral makeup. I know Sephora, again, in the US has those holiday kits, which are such an amazing gift idea. I wish we had that option here in Australia, but definitely go that route because I'm sure any of your friends who are on TikTok would appreciate it so much. I know Charlotte Tilbury is doing a sale, like 30% off her entire site. So Charlotte Tilbury, Rhode, MAC. MAC is so underrated. I'm so on the MAC train right now, but any like lip combo of famous lipstick, I just love the MAC lipsticks. So definitely go that route. Or maybe if they're pining after any indie makeup, multi-chromes, if they're into those shadows, definitely invest in them. But that just needs more research, because they are very expensive. And last but not least, a personalized makeup bag, because Who doesn't want a personalized makeup bag? Or maybe a personalized pocket mirror? Those are so chic. Definitely hop on that. Let's move on to accessories. You cannot go wrong with cute beanie and scarf set. Or maybe they want like a certain piece of jewelry. I love places like Onward Jewelry. Most of my pieces are from them. I mean, if they're into the 2000s, a heart locket necklace, that is something that I think every girl dreams of, or maybe just I dream of. And also, if you have the budget, anything from Tiffany's, they will absolutely love. Also, I'm obsessed with earmuffs coming back into trend. So earmuffs, or maybe like blue light glasses could be an additional stocking stuffer, or maybe not, because they are actually surprisingly quite helpful. Or maybe I'm just like buying into it, but I think it kind of works. So definitely get one of those if they're interested. Let's move on to everything bookish, which is surprisingly growing and still continuing to grow, because I think books are now like becoming a booktuber, and like the whole book realm is expanding, which I'm not hating on because I absolutely love reading. If you guys know, I did post a video on my top 10 books that got me into reading. I'll definitely link that below. But anyway, I digress. Book gifts, bookmarks, the variety of bookmarks you can get are insurmountable. You can get like custom ones, you can get like ones related to books, you can get the ones which are beaded or watercolor painted or printed, or like to be attached to the corner of the sleeve. There are so many varieties, and it's again such a small thing but can be so personal at the same time. Book sleeves, especially if they're like crochet, oh, they are so adorable and cute, and they allow you, I mean, if you're a spicy reader, they allow you to carry around your book in discretion and still look absolutely adorable. Plus, sometimes we just don't want other people to see what we're reading. I don't know if that's just me. I might just be like super paranoid. Sometimes I just want to be cute, like holding something cute versus like a book. Oh my god, if you go on Etsy, you see these things called book nooks, and it's like an entire world in a bookshelf. If you know someone that is building their library or has a bookshelf, getting a book nook just takes a small, maybe a book's or 2 books worth of a space, but the difference it makes, it just looks so magical and ethereal, and I want one for myself. But honestly, the best present, especially if you can get from Etsy, because it is so worth investing in those people that put so much effort and create such an amazing idea. I personally love to create a reading journal, because honestly, I can journal about books all day, but journaling about my feelings, oof, that's something we're not going down, okay? So reading journals are so pretty. You can also buy them from like Barnes and Nobles and bookshops, but also just getting a plain just journal that has a beautiful cover can make a beautiful reading journal, and it's so much fun to do, especially on the weekends on a cold rainy day. That's a vibe. I've recently been seeing book stands, so like if you're reading and you need to put your book down but you don't really want to add a bookmark. I know this is so lazy, but a book stand is such a curated way to just like put down your book and like go and do other things, get a break, and then come back and read without, because sometimes we don't want to put a bookmark down, because once we've closed the book, it's over for us, because then we won't pick it up maybe for like another day. But if you have a book stand, it's like a reminder to just put your book down. This is one of my favorite book presents, and I'm sure every book lover would want it. It's either a book stamp or book embosser, where it's like in the library of, or this is the owner of. The varieties you can get on Etsy right now are amazing, so I highly recommend. An embosser I think would be more expensive, but still, maybe just try out a stamp. It's such a cute way to like personalize your books and create your own library. It just gets you excited about reading and finishing off a book. And last but not least, if you have a friend that's still getting into reading and still unsure about what they like, what genre they like, a blind date with a book is such a cute gift idea. and it takes kind of all the pressure off selecting a book for them if you want to gift a book. Okay, let's move on to wellness. I'm literally losing my voice. I don't even know how long this video is going to be, but it's going to be a long one. First up is journals. This can be like a 5-minute a day journal, gratitude journal, or maybe the burn after you write in a journal. Those journals are like, I've seen the most hype about, and people using like the hell out of them. So definitely get those, or maybe even just a blank journal with an amazing cover, similar to the reading journal. A glass water bottle, or maybe a Stanley cup, because I saw this thing where a woman was like, car blew up and her Stanley cup, not only was it cold inside, but it still had the ice the very next day. So I mean, if that doesn't sell you on the product, I don't know what does. So Stanley cups, definitely if you can afford it. Any activewear, or maybe a gift card to their favorite activewear website. I personally love the two brands I really love, Elite 11 and Gymshark, because they're so size inclusive and the quality is top tier. If they're into Pilates and are like living their coquette pink Pilates life, anything that's like leg warmers, pink themed, ribbons, bows, you can never go wrong. A yoga mat, again, another amazing item that will always get good use out of, because there's nothing as good for your mental or physical health as a good stretch. If you know they're running out of vitamins, restock them on their vitamins. Also get them a gym bag, maybe some pre-workout that they need restocking. Especially if they're into matcha, definitely get them like a ceremonial set, because that is something you don't know you need. Maybe you can get into like a ritual where they can do it on the weekends, not every day, because sometimes I think it's just too much effort for matcha, but definitely in that kind of realm, that would be amazing. Also a membership, like a class pass to any of their favorite exercises. Don't get them like a full-ass gym membership. Maybe if you can't afford it, that would be freaking amazing for me. But I mean, ClassPass membership is like top tier, because those can start to add up sometimes. Now that we've finished that section, let's move on to home. Pretty much if your friend or significant other is into a certain aesthetic, this is gonna be so easy for you, because you can get like them aesthetic bed sheets, or maybe something to add or accessorize to their room, such as a weighted blanket, because those things actually work. What's on my personal wish list is a lava lamp, because I just love the vibe of a lava lamp. That has nothing to do with like the coquette aesthetic, but still. Any grungy room decor, maybe a poster of their favorite movie or band or TV show. The Philips Wake Up Natural Light, that stuff, especially if they struggle with seasonal depression, actually works. I love mine, and I would give it to everyone like art. Also, if they do love reading, but they also love traveling, a Kindle. The Oasis is apparently like the best model, but who am I to say? Even a simple Kindle would be just as good. If they're into plants, there's plants to decorate their room. Or even if you go to Typo, they're cute little knickknacks. Coffee machine, my Nespresso literally saves my life sometimes when I can't leave the house to get coffee. I freaking love my baby. She is literally my baby. I just need to haven't named her yet. I mean, if you're like all for like extra tools and gadgets, definitely like a frother you can never go wrong with, especially if they love matcha again. And a nugget ice maker, because those, I feel like small cubes are so much nicer to crunch. Am I just an ice cruncher? Like, I just love to crunch on ice. Now for men, this is hard, but getting them custom or personalized cutlery is actually something so underrated, and I'm gonna do this year. Also, t-shirts. Surprisingly, basic clothing, men don't find the need to buy themselves. Like, they can wear the same few clothes for years on end. See what they like, gauge their size. That's a little bit more, you have to do a little more sleuthing and more tiptoeing around, but you can definitely do it. Toilet bag, toiletry bag, personalized, another amazing gift idea. Funky socks, because I know a couple of guys, they love funky socks, because you don't get to show it, but you get to have like that little light or thing to brighten up your day, or especially in the morning if you're going to work. Or you also get these fill-out books for dad, for your dad, where they can like write like their life story, and then like, you know, they can pass it down to you when they're done. That's also something very personal. And if you have a dad that loves to talk a lot, this is good for you. Let's move on to kitchenware, a bit more specific than homeware. Any glass goblet set. I love mine. Mine are like multicolored. I got off Amazon. Absolutely obsessed. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter every time. I just feel absolutely regal. Allows me to romanticize my life. Or any like dinner plateware that comes in a set that's like according to their aesthetic, whether they're like minimalistic or they love like florals, something that's very girly. Or I've seen those really nice chunky ones. If you're in the budget for those that look kind of the kitchenware that kind of looks like kids wear but also mature. I don't know what that's called, but they look so stunning. I wish I had the budget to get them. Also, I've been obsessed with this glass straw set from Amazon. Again, you can make your iced coffees or any sort of drink look so aesthetic in them. You feel like even if you're drinking shit stuff in the glass, it just looks so aesthetic and so beautiful. Like the other day I made a milkshake. I know I'm lactose intolerant, but still, you girl had to treat herself somehow. I put it in the glass and it made me feel like I was drinking a smoothie. Even though I knew I wasn't, my heart just felt a little bit healthier. God, I am so toxic for myself sometimes, I swear. Also, if you have a fellow baker, me, that loves to bake goods, a cookie cutter, a new pan, aprons, especially a customized apron, is something that is definitely on my wish list. As for tools, a cocktail kit is so much fun, especially if you are having a girls' night and also love to host. Cocktail kits are definitely the way to go. NutriBullets are something you don't know you need until you have them, because they come in so much handy, especially when you are loving to make, especially love soups and smoothies. But if you're not into that stuff and don't like down that kind of diet path, you think you're gonna need it, but you don't. You honestly don't. And along the same lines as kitchen gadgets, air fryers. Air fryers are gold. Unfortunately, we don't have one, but my aunt does have an air fryer and she uses it every single day. And the dishes she made from that, I still think about to this day, rent-free in my head. Last but not least, ceramic, especially hand ceramic crafted mugs that look a little bit wonky and janky and just like a little imperfect. They're so beautiful and they have my heart. I really want like one with like flowers or like clouds on them. Oh, imagine me drinking my coffee that every day. That's the life, you know, that's the way to romanticize life and go. Moving on to productivity, you cannot go wrong with a 2024 planner, highlighters, different colored pens, especially those like fine tip pens that are like colorful. I don't know what they're called, but I'll put it up here. Phone stand. And since we're talking about phone stands, let's move on to electronics. External hard drives, okay? If you love to film or you know someone that loves to film and take photos, an external hard drive comes in so much handy, because then you're not compromising the space on your laptop, because that has happened and it is a pain in the ass to transfer everything over. An SD card or a smaller hard drive is again another tool within the same realm that will help your tech-loving friend or significant other so much. iPads are so handy. Headphones, personally I find the Apple Air Maxes aesthetically pleasing, but they hurt the top of your head so much. So I use the Sony ones. I'll put a picture up here because I can't remember the exact model off the top of my head. They are more affordable and they work so well, plus they're so comfortable. Like I can wear them 3 hours or maybe like 4 hours in a row and they would not hurt me. Phone cases, especially from Casetify, that is definitely again on my wish list. I have a bunch of them, especially they do like these collabs with Marvel and they do licensed ones which are so stunning, so unique. So definitely Casetify. A phone charm, cameras or extra film, especially a digital camera since they're trending. I know that the Canon ELPH 180 is like popular and trending, or the Canon G7X. Definitely, if you can source them and hunt them down, get them. An AirTag, if you have a fellow traveler or someone like me who's clumsy and loses everything and has trouble finding everything like me, then an AirTag is key. If they're a gamer, video games maybe a new custom remote controller. I don't know, I'm not really into the gaming world, so those kind of tools. That's so vague, but you know what I mean. Okay people, we're back. We're on the final leg. Where were we? Hobbies. Coloring book. Diamond painting has been so popular, especially during COVID, but I think not as much now. But paint by numbers is definitely something I personally want to do more of. I think I did one during like the panoramic. I know what it's actually called, but I love saying that. Anyway, it was so much fun. I enjoyed myself. Definitely a good group activity to do. If your friend or anyone you know loves hosting board games, I know Kmart has these cute like charade card games. Love that. Maybe like custom playing cards with like photos on it. That's another like personal little extra gift to give. A bracelet making kit, especially if you love making friendship bracelets. Or maybe a charm kit with like for them to add charms to, a Lego set, or any sort of like equipment or tools if they love like I don't know, building things. If they're a guy and they love like a toolkit, I don't know. Also, I've been getting into watercoloring, so maybe, you know, a watercoloring kit, or maybe a new set of paints and brushes. That's always something you can never go wrong with. And last but not least, let's go into a few random things such as merch. Like merch from their favorite books or movies. You can get all that stuff on Etsy. Trust me, Etsy is a gold mine if they love wearing and sporting merch for their favorite things. Experiences such as, I don't know, game of laser tag, again, mini golfing, going to a bar, going to a club, I don't know, events, just like book tickets to the event, musicals. But yeah, all those experiences are definitely underrated, and I don't see given. They're all often said in gift giving videos and often said as suggestions, but they're never actually given. So definitely that's a more unique idea. Again, sorry about the birds, goddamn. Cards Against Humanity, again, if they love hosting and they have a big group of friends, we're not really strangers. If you want to get to know like your group of friends better, if you're lonely like me, then maybe not. A passport holder, anything cute. I know Victoria's Secret has the cutest ones, but again, you can get like a custom one. And last but not least, luggage if your friend loves to travel. Whew! I think I covered it all. Oh my god, I cannot believe I still have my voice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you if you stayed through to the very end. I'm not sure how long this video will be. And if I missed anything, leave your suggestions down below, or leave what you want for Christmas down below. I am not Santa, but maybe writing it down will make it come true. Maybe put things into perspective. I don't know. But yeah, I love you with all my heart. Let me know if this video was helpful, if you guys have any suggestions for more videos. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And I'll catch you, my beautiful best friends, in the next video. Bye!